Between 2008 and 2013, the United Nations World Food Programme, WFP, ran a pilot project called Purchase for Progress, or P4P, in 20 developing countries across Africa, Asia and Latin America. The project, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and USAID, aimed to improve farmer livelihoods by supporting them to grow more produce, store it safely and sell it as more competitive players in their local markets. Here in Uganda, P4P has made WFP's local procurement a vital tool to address hunger.
This is the place where we bring our crops when we have harvested. The middlemen used to come and cheat us. They used to buy our maize at even 300 or 400 per kilo. But now, through this store, we are selling it at a high price. We can sell our maize even at 800 shillings per kilogram. Then we get much money.
The Pingiri Community Grain Store was established by WFP to facilitate storage and allow farmers to market collectively and improve their earnings. It's one of many that have been built across the country, all part of a wider effort to improve the quantity and quality of foodstuff being produced here through P4P.
We are shifting from food aid to food assistance. Through P4P, WFP become a very strong partner for the government in terms of rural development.
In 2012, WFP bought $1.1 billion worth of food, more than 75% of this in developing countries, as it buys locally when its criteria of price, quality and quantity can be met. P4P is a logical continuation of this local procurement, linking WFP's demand for staple food commodities with the technical expertise of a wide range of development partners.
Through P4P, Uganda Country Office WFP in Uganda has been seen in a different light, and the government looks at us as not the agency giving handouts imported from other countries, but an agency that helps to promote agriculture in Uganda.
That symbiotic relationships of the community, the public sector, the UN agencies like the World Food Programme, these are good lessons to learn which should be scaled out.
Now, support to smallholder farmers continues through the mainstreaming of key innovations and best practices realised during P4P's 5-year pilot phase. And farmers like Magdalena Okello are seeing the benefits.
Now, through the store, I've managed to buy my plot. I've even started to build the house there. Myself, I am a widow, but through this store, it is encouraging me. I even feel free because I get money enough for my life.
But also through training and workshops, farmers are being encouraged to think of their farming as a business, and where possible to invest whatever extra money they earn back into their farm, which in the long term should make their work more sustainable. At the heart of the drive to make farming a business are efforts to engage with the private sector. Here at this grain mill in Soroti, WFP has leased out grain processing equipment.
World Food Programme have been very important. They have played a very big role, because without them, I don't think we would have been able to acquire this plant.
Recognising the potential that Uganda holds, South African company Afrikai has decided to invest in the country. And here in Gulu district, WFP has recently leased out both warehouse and grain processing equipment to the company.
The plan is to have 50 sites in Uganda. The potential here of the region is extremely big. If I look just at the area where we are building the new center, some 70 kilometers from here, that sub-county alone of Purongo and Alero, they can produce 350,000 tons of grain per season without problem if it was fully mechanized.
We are building the capacity of the private sector to increase the competencies in terms of international trade. And you will see in the coming years, in 2 years' time or 3 years' time, you will see Uganda will take the lead in East Africa in the grain market trade in East Africa, because our private sector have now understood the challenge we are facing, and they know they can make money, a lot of money.
To date, Ugandan farmers have supplied over $2 million worth of grain to WFP. It's a sum which is sure to increase over the coming years.